What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Louisville to finish the regular season, and we got the win, 41-24. It was kind of a crazy game, especially in the first half, but we played a whole lot better in the second half, and we were just a little too much for them. They had one wide receiver who done a little bit of everything, as you can tell by the players of the game, but Westerman had a much better, again, second half, ended up another 400-yarder, 3 touchdowns, all that good stuff. So we have officially won the Big East Championship. Go back to the end of the last video. We went through all the postseason stuff. We looked at all the first team, second team All-American lists. We looked at all the conference lists. We looked at awards. So if you haven't seen any of that, make sure you go to the end of the video and look at all that, because today we are going to finish our season. This is the bowl game. We're going to take on Texas. They are number 3 in the country, arguably the best team, at least the third best team in the country. They're probably good enough to win the whole thing. But as you could tell by their overall, they got an A team, just incredibly talented. Looks like their offense is just okay. Their run game is pretty solid, but what really keeps them going is their defense. That's about as good as a defensive stat line as I've seen in quite a while for a CPU team. It's just pretty good. So we'll see if our offense can score any points against them. So that's all we got to do today. We're going to play the bowl game. We're going to wrap this bad boy up. And in the next video, we're going to do the off-season video. And that'll be officially the end of Season 2 for Syracuse before the new game comes out. Everybody's excited about that. But I want to see if we can end on a high note. We've had an incredible season. It would be even better if we can somehow pull off the upset here. So when it comes to Texas, they do not have any default or alternate uniforms. This is their traditional look. So that's what we're going to go with. But we are considered the home team, which I think is pretty cool. At least we get to see our home uniforms. No injuries for either team. A lot of wins between both teams. But something's got to give. Hopefully we can kind of keep up with them. Our 2 losses on the year were against 2 teams that were just better than us talent-wise, and this could be no different today, but you never know. So we're in the Orange Bowl down in Miami. Going to be a lot of fun. At least I hope it will be. Hopefully we can keep it close. Always fun playing in this stadium. 67, perfect weather. No wind, no rain. You couldn't ask for anything better than that. It's been a while since I played Texas. We played them, a time or two in our Akron Dynasty, which is part of this file. Here come the Syracuse Orange, 9-2. But here come the Texas Longhorns at 11-1, I think is what it was. They're going to highlight their quarterback, having a really good season, 30 touchdowns, only 5 picks. And their strength, I think, is their run game. So, yeah, just really solid for them. I'm just going to assume they will pick Texas, and they will. Let's go to the coin toss. And we won it. I want the ball to start a second half. And let's check out how good this roster is. Again, this would be by far the best roster we faced all season. Starting off, quarterback, pocket passer, 94 overall, but thankfully he can't run much. I actually want to keep him on the field. I don't want this guy right here to be playing. Look at this true sophomore, 6'5", 203, 86 speed, number 11. That just screams Vince Young to me. You go to halfback, impact guy. So finally, we get to go up against an impact halfback, and this guy's a good one, 92 overall. And look at his backups, 87 and 84. Just really talented backfield. 93 at fullback. So that's about as good as a backfield as you can ask for. They have been recruiting very well in this Dynasty file. You go to wide receivers, impact guy, 92 overall. Then you got 88, then 84. Just, I mean, what do you do with that? Look at that. This guy, 6'6", 182. Just a perfect looking wide receiver. You look at tight end, one of their worst starters on offense, and he's an 86 overall. 72 speed, true sophomore. Then you got his backup, 85 overall with 76 speed. So they got 2 tight ends that can move around a little bit, that can catch a little bit. But guess what? We have a couple ourselves. So look at the offensive line. You got 86, 78 true freshmen, 87, 90, and 89. So this entire offense right here, just from what I can tell, it just screams that Texas isn't going anywhere in this dynasty anytime soon. They are just keep loading players. Good for them for doing so. Now, they run a pro-style offense, so kind of keep that in mind. So when it comes to the defense, they are a 4-3 team. 98 overall on one end, 89 on the other with plenty good backups behind them. Defensive tackles, 90, 86, 82, so on and so forth. You look at outside linebacker, 91 overall with 87 speed. Middle linebacker, impact guy, 97 overall with 84 speed. 90 overall as his backup. Can you imagine having that as a backup? Right outside linebacker, 92 overall, 78 speed. Backups, again, just solid. I mean, they got so many guys in the 90s, it's ridiculous. Corners, 94, 94, and then 82, and then 82. But look at these two guys right here. I mean, 99 speed, incredible. You go to free safety, 84 overall. Maybe their worst starter, I guess, possibly, with 84 speed, and he's a sophomore. Then you go to strong safety, just an 82 overall. For some reason, he is starting over this guy, maybe because he's faster, who knows. But I guess he's considered the worst one of the bunch. And a kicker, really true freshman, 85 overall kicker. And look how big he is, 6'1", 225 pounds. I would love to have this kid. Who wouldn't? And they got arguably the best punter in the country, 96 overall. They're just loaded for bear. So we saw that earlier, A overall roster. It looked like it. I lost count on how many guys they had in the 90s. So they don't have any impact guys on the back end. I'm going to try to kick it as straight as I can. Not the straightest, but it's going to stay in bounds. Get over here. Good tackle. I'm going to see, they can be pretty balanced today. Let's do a zone blitz. I'm curious to see how much they'll run it compared to passing, because they got an impact guy at wide receiver and at halfback. Let's see what they do first. I'm going to go over there, broken tackle, 6 points, just like that. Maybe 4 can get them. Shoestring tackle. Just way too easy. Everybody got a block. Destroyed my impact linebacker, and it's off to the races. Great block by the other impact receiver, and just, you know, it is what it is. So it's 1st and 10 on the 13. Let's go man this time.
1st and 10. Ball on the 13.
We'll do something like this, perhaps. I'm just going to do an under front. Maybe they'll go play action. We can get to that quarterback. Good tackle by Townsend. They're doing that. Let's try another zone blitz. So 2 straight runs. I'm going to flip this. We got rushers off each edge. Just good tackle there. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5-ish. I'm going to do basic Tampa 2. And let's see if we can hold them to a field goal. That would be incredible. I'm going to do something like this. They may just straight up run the ball. And that's what they're going to do, and it's just way too easy. Look at that A-gap run right there. Look at the entire line. Just shoved us around like it was nothing. Like he could have done whatever he wanted to. Kind of go left, kind of go right. I don't think it matters. We're going to get a points anyways. So that was a very easy drive for them. Run, run, run across the board. So I'll probably just go back to man for a while until they decide to pass it. They may not have to pass any today. I mean, that dude may get like 500 yards rushing the way that's going. So let's see if we can just keep up with them. That's the goal. But they arguably have the best defense in the country to boot. So our screen and shoot will be put to the test. Let's see if Harley can create some magic for us. I'm going to get around the 23, 24 or so. Let me make a couple of adjustments. I'm going to go here. We'll go here, and I got to make this adjustment right there. All right, just want to make sure I got all those out of the way. Another impact middle linebacker we got to face. That's got to be like a record, how many we faced this season. We'll go to Massey. Welcome back, 24. 1st down. A record has been set. I don't know which one it is. We've broke a lot of records this year. We're going to go stick. Looks like I'm going to go to somebody on the right. Let's see if Westerman can make this throw. Ooh, watch out. That was kind of my fault. I probably shouldn't have thrown it to him right there. Let's go 2nd and 10. Let's go halfback screen. Hope for the best on this one. I may just leave it as is. We need a blocker. Nobody blocked. Did you see all that? So look at this side over here. Look at the 3 guys coming over. Nobody picks him up. Not a single person. So it's 3rd and long. We'll try something like this. So they're not going to let me go to Meyer on this drive unless we can convert a first down right here. So they just went zone every time. Cover 2. Good throw. Good catch, freshman. Good job, Westerman. Great play all around. Keep the drive alive. We may get a replay on this one. Went basic cover 2. I didn't see any hard blitzing. I had time to throw. Now let's go. Halfback screen, we'll flip it. Now they're going man, so we may have a chance to go to Meyer. Let's see what they do here. Good catch. Good throw. Going to pick up 6 or so. First catch for Meyer on the day. I'm going to go back here. We're going to try stick again, but this time from wing tight end. We're going to go right back to zone. Wide open right there. Terrible. What was that? Golly, that was the worst throw ever. Look at this. He threw it in the dirt. Just awful, Westerman. So what is that? 3rd and 4. I'm going to try halfback out. I figure we needed a little extra yardage. I think we can get that here with Meyer. High snap. Sack. Nope, almost. Close to it. And I have to make a change. I just now noticed something. We got to go to formation subs. And I need to put in, let me look here. So right here, this needs to be Price. You remember these stayed the same when Massey went out. I got to put Price here. Let's put Price there. Okay. So I had to make a couple adjustments there because, again, Massey went out and we had a kind of went with a double halfback system set up. Let's go to tunnel screen. So Meyer is keeping the drive alive. High snap. Terrible. Oh, we're going to break a tackle there, though. That could have been much worse. A terrible throw by Westerman. He had to come back for it. He was like literally 3 feet from him, but just couldn't make an accurate throw. But oh, well. So we got some yards out of it at least. We are on the left hash, 2nd and 8. I'm going to try this one. Halfback streak. This could be another way we can give it to Meyer. Unless they go, ooh, they're going basic cover 2. We may have a chance here. Touchdown. 6 points. All right. And we may get a quarterback. I think that is on them. I hope I'm right. Oh, you got to be kidding. Somebody hailed Lundy. I think that's our right guard. Oh, my gosh. What a great play, though. So Lundy, our best offensive lineman, gets a holding call on him. So that's what, 2nd and forever? I may try the trips version of this. Let's go streak again. I've got audible set up for these just in case they go man, but we'll stick with this. Not feel. Ooh, watch out. Another just. My right tackle got destroyed on this one. And it spooked me, and I should have went up a little. Either way, it was just a bad play all around on our part. So that makes it what? 3rd and forever. All kinds of terrible on that play. Let's go scissors in. At least they're going man. We can go to Meyer. We're not going to get a first down unless he just like breaks a tackle. They're going cover 1. Shoot, not a. That was another really bad throw. I threw it as lightly as I could to get over that middle linebacker or that safety's head. Thankfully, he didn't go for a swat there. Killer catch by Meyer. 4th and 3. I'm going to go for this. I don't think we can beat them on field goals. And I'm not a very good field goal kicker. And we don't have a good field goal kicker ourselves. So let's just go quick slants. And they're going zone. This should be interesting. Let's just stick with it. Woo! That was close. Great throw by Westerman. Man, that was a tight window. Look at this. This linebacker almost had it. Jeez, golly, that's close. So where are we? We're on the 7. Let's go back here. Let's go flanker screen. Who is on who? I think we may have a tight window here. Watch out. Just don't fumble it. Don't. I almost was better off probably just going to Meyer on that one. So we're on the 4. Let's go. If I can get to it. Let's go slot screen. We're going to go to green on this one. Nobody blocked. Ooh, we're going to get lucky. Oh, my gosh. So, for some reason, he didn't tackle me. I don't know what happened there. We may get a good replay on this one. Look at this guy right here. He bumped into me, but he got caught up on the tackle, on the block. Whew. So, let's see if I can get a decent thumbnail there while I'm here. Let me go. I was thinking about doing something. Let's do something. Maybe when he catches it, possibly. Oh, that would be a pretty good one. Maybe. We can do something like that. Let me go ahead and just get this one with green while we're here. All right, so we've tied it. That's good, or we got to get the extra point first. I mean, we had to convert some big plays. We had to convert a big 3rd down. We had to convert a 4th down. But we converted them. How many plays was that drive? 13 plays. I thought it felt like forever. That took up over half the quarter. So let's get on defense and figure out what to do there. Really good kick, Al. As strong as we can make it. He may take a knee. Nope, he's coming out with it. Good tackle. Nowhere to go on that one. I'm going to go man. We're going to go nickel, but I'm going to go man. I think they're just going to run us to death. And I don't blame them if they do. Let's do this. Looks like I'm on the slot receiver, which is kind of foreign to me with our offense. Good throw. Oh, he may have stepped out of bounds. They went with one of those screens. 4. Let's go zone. Notice the apprehension in my voice when I said that. They may just go right up the middle with the halfback. Going a little motion. Nice. Wasn't expecting that. Plug up the... I thought we had the hole plugged up, but nope, he just slivered right through there. I'm going to do a zone blitz. They went with that fullback, or that full house formation. Says blitz ain't going to work too well, unless I'm wrong. I'm going to go right up the gut, just tackle him, somebody. Another easy 1st down. And just every play, 10 yards, 10 yards. Back to man we go, I guess. But again, when you got an offensive line like that, you can pretty much do whatever you want to against our defensive line, which isn't the best in the world. Another run play. Oh, stop him. Oh, you gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. We can't ask for anything better except we got to tackle. So I'm right there. He bumps into me, but he shrugs it off. He shrugs that one off. He shrugs that one off, and I finally make the tackle. But so, I mean, this dude's going to have 300 yards on us, and I hate when to see that. I hope it's not going to be like that in the new game with these impact players, where, especially with halfbacks, where they just destroy you. Nothing you can do about it. We'll see. Counter. Just went right by me there. Just too easy. I have no answer for it. We need to make tackles. And preferably around the line of scrimmage. I'm going to do something like this. Intercept that, coach. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh, and he's hurt. Oh, my gosh. He's my favorite player. I enjoy watching him play. He just makes so many great plays for us. And he got an interception. Now he's down. He sacrificed himself for the greater good. All right, so let's try. Just hope for the best there. Let me go to wheel special. They'll go to work at the 11-yard line. They're going zone. I'm just going to go over here. Lost yardage. I didn't feel like he was going to make any more yardage out of that if I waited. All right, end of the first quarter. Let's go halfback screen. Zone. Say this ain't going to be good. We're going to have a 3rd and long, I'm afraid, unless we get lucky on some blocks. But our halfback screens have not been looking good as of late. We got some yards, but not a whole lot. So we're going to have to go back to wide trips. I'm going with this play because it gives me a better chance of giving it to Meyer if they go man. But they're going zone again, so we're going to have to go to that post to have a chance. Let's see if they go with a soft cover 2 again. That's intercepted. They blitzed everybody and their brother here. Look at the outside guys coming through. I had no chance. I tried to throw it. I'm lucky I got the ball off, honestly. All right, so that was just very easy defense for them. Not a single thing went right on that drive, so we're going to punt this thing. They're going to get amazing field position, but I'm going to high kick it so he doesn't return it easily. I just don't want him to have an easy touchdown. So pretty much back to where we started, kind of, sort of. Let's go man. Back to full house they go. They use this formation, I feel like, way too much. But what do I know? They're just getting 10-yard chunks on us every time with it. Oh, my gosh. Just went right by me. 1st down again. We need somebody in our front line to help us out. I'm not helping us out much either, but, man, somebody in the front 4 at least needs to get some type of push. Let's do this.
The Longhorn line up with 4 wideouts. They keep it on the ground.
He just goes right, like another broken tackle. There he goes. Just another broken tackle. But he's hurt. Maybe he's hurt for a while. We haven't heard anything on Coach. Is he okay? Nobody said anything. Maybe he's fine. I'm not even paying. He's still not out there. Dang it. They haven't said it yet. Dang it. Let's just see what happens here. See, he's still not out there. I didn't see the report. That ain't good if he's still not out there, though. Sack. Huge play right there. The blitz came through. 2nd and 18. I'm going to try another zone blitz. I think they're going to keep passing as long as that halfback's still out. He's still out, which is good. Make it just broken tackle. 3rd and 3. I'm going to go with an all-out blitz on this one. If I was them, I would just run it. I'm going to control the defensive tackle this time. We'll bring everybody down. I'll try the underfront. We'll take a chance on that. Nice. Hold him to a field goal. Attaboy. Great play. So again, let's just see where Coach is at. Now I'm starting to worry. Let's go to injury report. And Coach is after the rest of the game. Ah, dang it. What about that player? We still don't know about him yet. To be determined. Just bad luck. Arguably our best defensive player gets hurt. I mean, it's what do you do? So let's get back on offense. We'll make this chip shot. Maybe we can get a lead. That would be a nice goal to have in this game, is somehow get a lead. We can do that here. We go down the field and score a touchdown. Middle of the field, I'm letting that one go. We never have luck on that. Our kickoff returns have been abysmal anyways. I'm going to go spread. Let's try halfback screen from here, and they go zone again and again. Sean Coach is out. All right, whatever. Have to go back over here, get a block. Just nobody blocks. Man, I wish my receivers would block on that side for me. Let's 2nd and 4. Let's go stick. They're just going to zone us to death, aren't they? Wow. Which I can't blame them, honestly. He's not open. But we didn't get the first. That makes it what? 3rd and 2. I think I can get the first down with screen from here. Zone again. Zone. Massey's going to have about 30 catches on the day. Just block for me, just enough. Just He still didn't block for me. He got in the way at least. 1st and 10. I'm going to go empty. Y screen. Hey, decided to go man. Let's see if we can go to somebody on the left. Cover 2. Go to Meyer. Now it's time to try to go to him if they'll let us. Let's do another screen. So their halfback is out for a couple quarters. That's helpful and hopeful. Have to throw this one kind of hard. So Massey is just getting a ton of catches, but again, that's just what the defense is giving us at the moment. Right hash. Let's just stay here and let's go. What do we got? We can try wheel special. Maybe I can make a better throw this time because again, they're going zone. I may just wait till he gets up the field a little bit this time. Just nothing. There's not a lot of good zone options on that play, so it's probably not the best play to call. What are the odds that they go zone here? Hey, they go man. All right, so we got to be mindful of the clock. They're double teaming green. They can do that. Cover 0. Get it, Spencer. Go freshman All-American. 6 points, baby. Yeah. Awesome. Great play. High snap. Scared me half to death. I figured we'd get sacked because of it. But that's just a good matchup for us. Spencer is a humongous individual. I wonder if I can get a good thumbnail on... maybe on Westerman. We haven't had one on him in a while. That's great. I should get that one as my thumbnail. I'm not going to. That looks kind of embarrassing. He's not even looking when he's throwing. Let's go over here and get something like this. Something like that will be a good thumbnail as well. Let me get that one. We could do something like this as well. Let me get that one as well. All right, good deal. So we are up. We're up 3. I have to go get my thumbnails while I'm here. I would get them later, but I got the overlay, and I can't get them after the fact, if that makes sense. I'd have to cut out the overlay, and I just don't want to do it. So we're up 4 with a minute and a half. A successful half. Now, they got a minute and a half. They can go right down the field and score on us. But let's see if we can get a stop. Ah, terrible kick. Well, I guess it's no different than a high kick. They're going to go on the 35. I just hit the button way too early. I'm looking forward to the new kicking system in the new game. See what that's like. Let's try a zone blitz from here. Are they going back to full house? Nope, they're doing that. Spread out. Get over here. Fumble! Somebody pick it up! Pick it up! Huge play! Wow, somebody came through and got a strip sack. Let's see what happens here. No, he just threw it backwards. And it was a bad throw. Did that guy fall? That was weird. Just a terrible throw by the quarterback. Odd. I've never seen that before. Wow. A gift. We got to take advantage of it. 1st and 10. Let me try. I haven't called this play in a while, but it's on my mind. We're going to go slants. I'm just going to go straight to green. Ah, bad throw. I overshot it. Let's try stick. He was wide open too. Let's see what they go with here. Very good chance we'll just go to Meyer on this one. Cover 1. Break a tackle. That makes it what? 3rd and 4. I'm going to try quick slants. They're going man, which is great, but they're going dime, which makes it a little tougher. I'm going to see if I can bump into that middle linebacker. I'm sure he's on me. Nope, that safety's on him. Run! 1st down. That was close. Very close. So the safety was on him and not the middle linebacker. So let's call timeout. Let's regroup. I'm going to go offensive line. I'm going to go back to stick, but we're going to go wing tight end. We'll go to somebody on the right. I'd love to go to my tight end if Westerman can make the throw. He's wide open. Throw it. Had a kid. Perfect throw. Way to go, Westerman. I'm very proud of you.
And they get a few yards.
That's how you hit the stick. In stride, going up the field. This could be a good thumbnail too. Something like this will be pretty cool. I wonder if you can get a good... I need to get a good stiff arm thumbnail. So where are we? We're on the 6-yard line. What I'm going to do... Let's just go halfback direct now. This is my goal line run, more or less. I'm not going to do the... No, I'm not going to break my rule. I'm going to go ahead and just snap it. Get a block there. Just take my time with it and get in. All right, so we're up 10 on the Texas Longhorns. Great. We got a break on that humongous turnover. That was play of the game for sure. 43 seconds. Let's go back and play more defense. Maybe their quarterback will botch it again. We have to score as much as possible before that halfback gets on the field. He should be back around the 4th quarter. So we got to stack points until then. And hopefully our defense can slow them down as well. So I'm going to kick it back. Maybe I can kick it straighter this time. Much better. Perfect kick, technically. He may take a knee on it. I think he will. Nope, he's coming with it. Somebody make a tackle. Oh, no. Shoot. On the 32. Let's go Tampa 2. They should pass the rest of the way. They don't have a single passing yard.
The Longhorn with 4 receivers.
Go and play action.
With a nice play fake.
Whiff that one. Huge play for them right there. That's like a 20-yard gain. Ford just whiffed it. Didn't even attempt to do anything there, honestly. I'm going to try zone blitz. They got to hang a tight end, so I'm going to take the chance. We're going to do this. We're going to bring all the heat on that right side. Whiffed it. I was right there, and I just kind of stood there. So a timeout. I'm going to try another zone blitz. The whole point is try to maybe force this quarterback to throw quick and make a mistake. We're going to flip it this time. We'll bring heat on both ends. Play action. Intercept. Good play, Owens. I think he got a hand on it. At least I'll pretend that he did. Let's go basic Tampa 2 from here. Man, if we can hold them to a field goal, that'd be incredible. I'm going to do another under front. I think they're going to keep throwing. Don't run to the right. Intercept that. Oh, you got to be kidding. Oh, well, so much for that 2-score lead. Safety he tried. I think he went for the interception. Yeah, just whiffed it. And the reason why he was able to make that play is because he had all the time in the world. Our front 4 just can't get to the guy. That's one thing we got to improve more on. Got to get better players there across the board. That's our biggest weakness on defense is our front 4. So we're up 4 with 17 seconds. We'll see what can happen here. I don't expect any decent return because we haven't had one in 4 seasons. But maybe we can get lucky on a block or 2 right here. Somebody block for me. Let him just come through. On the left hash, I'm going to try. We'll see how this play goes. Ooh, they're double teaming him. And they're going cover 0. I'm going to go to... Oh, no, that ain't good. Killer catch by Spencer. We'll take it. A double team. We got to call a timeout. Great play. They went cover 0, and I was rolling to the right, but I threw a little too quickly to force the double team. So it's 1st and 10 on the 8. We got time for one more non-Hail Mary play. So let me go back to halfback corner. Please go man. Thank you. I bet that safety's coming down, isn't he? Nope, he's doing that. Cover 2. Great play. Call a timeout. So we're out of timeouts on the 33. That's a 50-yard kick that I don't feel like we can make. So I'm just going to try the Hail Mary now. Let's go here, and let's go, if I can get to it. We'll go to the one on the left.
First and 10.
Again, I just don't trust our kicking to make that. I don't have a good kicker. I'm not a good kicker. Let's get an extra body over here.
DBs in for this 5-wide set. Westerman drops to
Let's see if somebody can make a play over there. Oh, it was a good try. So we're up 4 at the half. I can't ask for anything better, honestly. I hate that we gave up that touchdown late. Very good game so far. 227 to our 240. So technically not a lot of defense being played at the moment. They are running the ball super well. However, their impact halfback is out for at least one more quarter. Our passing is going really well. Both teams are doing a good job on third down. But they got 2 turnovers. That's the only reason why we're up at this point, honestly. So at least we're keeping it clean. You go to individual stats. Westerman, he's doing okay. 24-30, 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. You go to running, again, we don't do much of it. Receiving, Massey's got 11 receptions already because they've just been zoning us to death on the right side and playing a lot of man on the left. But you go to yards, Spencer is leading there, and he's got the 1 touchdown. So he's been our MVP on offense so far. You go to defense, Townsend is leading in tackles by a couple. Tackles for loss, he had the 1 sack, and we got 1 interception by our best defensive player, but he's out. So just got unlucky there. All right, we get the ball back. I'd love to go down the field and score. Let's see if we can do it. Middle of the field. Let's give it a chance. Please don't fumble it. Can we get a block or 2? Not too bad. So we're kind of on the right hash, kind of, sort of. Let's try. Let's go. Dang it. Okay, they're going man. I selected the wrong play. Let's see what these safeties do. Cover 1. Ooh, break a tackle. Bad throw. He had to come back for it. That's going to be what, 2nd and 7? Let's go tunnel screen. We'll go to somebody on the right. Again, they've been calling man a lot when we call this play. We'll go to Massey, get an easy first down, just stiff arm. I may try. Let's just go back to screen. Again, they've been calling zone so much on this concept today. I'm going to leave it as is. Maybe we can get a block or 2 on the right. Somebody just blocked. Nobody did. We got 4 out of it, though. 2nd and 6. We can stay here. Let's try stick from here. Let me look here real quick. Yeah, let's go stick. They're blitzing both inside, guys. Does this mean I need to go over the top? We can try it. Get it, Green. It's all you, Green. It's all you, Senior. Senior, baby. Yeah. Almost got the touchdown. Killer play to Green. On the 1. Don't get a penalty. They brought both safeties down. Great job by Green. So let's reward him if possible. Let's give him another touchdown. We're going to go right back to this screen. Hopefully nothing goofy happens here. And nothing goofy happens other than we get a touchdown. Awesome. So we're up 10 again. Let's go up 11. Great play. Scored 2 touchdowns off of that play. Glad to see he deserved that touchdown. So let's get an extra point. And again, stack as many points as we can in this quarter until that halfback comes back. And by then, it may be too late for them. They may have to throw a lot at that point. So that's a good goal to have. If they keep it close until then, they'll just go right back to that run game when he comes back. So let's try to avoid that if possible. Let's do something like this. At least it's straight. Somebody make a tackle. That's a face mask. I saw that one coming a mile away. Hopefully it's just a 5-yarder. That's Townsend. It is a 5-yarder, so they're going to get on the 26. I'm going to do another zone blitz. Again, I'm just assuming that the halfback's not back yet. I don't think he is, and he's not. That's good. He will be here. Again, I think it's the 4th quarter. They're going halfback direct. I got blocked on that one. They're going to give 5 yards there. They went halfback direct on it. Let's go Tampa 2 from nickel. Let's do this.
Single set backfield.
I think they're going to keep passing.
Marshall back to pass. Steps up in the pocket.
Oh, good play. Good throw. Well, actually, it wasn't that very good of a throw, but he got the first out of it. That's going to be, yep, 1st and 10. I'm going to try another zone blitz.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 37.
We'll do something like this. Please don't run that counter again. And they did. They went with the fullback this time. That was a good hit, but they're going to get about 3 yards out of it. But you see their front line. It's just incredible. If I was them, I'd still run the ball.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 40.
I'm going to go back and do this again. Go play action. I'd love to get a sack off the backside. Nope, they're going to run up the gut. Oh, I see a hole right there. That ain't good. That ain't good. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Just, again, the front four, I mean, their offensive line's just insane. Look at everybody got to push. Like, nobody's touching that kid. Do I guess I got to go man. They've ran it like 3 straight times.
This is the 5th play of this drive.
Back to full house they go. Play action. 1st down. Close to it. I'm going to try another zone blitz. Maybe they'll try play action again. I'm just trying to throw something at them. Please do not run to the left. We got all the heat coming to the right side. Up the gut. Perfect play. They went to that strength. Like both of my blitzers on the right side, both of them got picked up. Look at all this blocking. That's how you win football games. You get blocking like this. Look, I mean, he just gets untouched. It's a miracle he didn't get a touchdown. But they're fixing to get a touchdown here, so I'm going to go probably dog blitz. I think they'll just run it. They must have heard what I said earlier. Hey, if I was you, I'd run the ball the entire time. It looks like that's what they're going with the end around. Oh, huge play! Oh, you got to be kidding! That would have been an incredible play. He fumbled it. He went for he flipped it. He pitched it. He actually pitched it, but they somehow get that ball back. Oh, what luck. Oh, such great luck. I'm going to go 4-3, man. I think they're going to continue to run it. Oh, my gosh. That could have been a huge play for us. Let's do something like this. Toss play. Ah, good hit. Owens. So now it's 3rd, and what are they going to do here? They're going goal line. I'm going to go man lock, just in case they pass it. We're going to do this. I'm going to control this backside, though, in case they can do the end around again. They can easily do that. Toss play. Tackle him. Huge play, McAfee. Wow, we're going to hold him to a field goal. Great play. It helps when you make a tackle, you know? Just blocking and tackling. That's kind of football in a nutshell. They should make this. So now we're back up to, what, 8? So for every field goal they have, can we just get touchdowns? We can try. Minute 47 of the 3rd. Let's go right down the field, try to score again. Let's see if Harley can get a block or 2. Get the numbers. Oh, nobody blocked that guy. Man. See, what's 25 doing back there? Did you see him? He just was running around. Let's go tunnel screen. Wow, Massey's going to have 25 catches on the day. Going cover 0, though. Oh, this maybe get picked. Ah, I was fixing to get sacked. Somebody came right on through. I had to throw it quick. And they went cover 0, so I took a chance over the top, and it just obviously didn't work out. Let's go. Let's try the other one. This time we'll go to Meyer. Then we'll figure out what to do on 3rd. Good play. Get a block right. The #1 player in the country. He should have won the Heisman. Incredible play. The man, the myth, and the legend. Number 87 in your programs. #1 in your hearts. Dominic Meyer. Incredible block right there. Enough of a nudge on that safety by Green. And right up the field he goes for 6 points. Huge play. Huge, huge, huge. I may have to get that one. Something like, well, this guy's diving. That'll be a good one. That will be a, let's just get something like that while we're here. Yeah, awesome play. I feel like he may have to get the thumbnail again. Again, he's just the man. Our last thumbnail for the last game, that went to our defensive end, who got that big strip sack against Louisville. So I think Meyer's due for another thumbnail. All right, huge. So we're up 2 scores again. This time we're up 15. I almost could have went for 2 right there, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Go up 16, but 15's fine. Back to defense we go. Make a tackle. So it's good to see our offense play well today against this defense. That just goes to show you this screen and shoot offense can do fine against a defense like this. But it's like with any other offense, it just comes down to execution. I accidentally dove. Didn't mean to do that. Somebody's wide open. Yep, that was my fault. That was 100% on me. Left the middle wide open. My bad, my bad. Let's try. You go back and look at this. I accidentally dove for whatever reason. That just left the middle of the field wide open, and then it just crappy tackling beyond to this point. Humongous tight end. That was, I don't know what I was doing there. He shoved him off. So let's try this again. Let's do this. Don't run up the middle. Counter again. Tackle him. Just nope. Nobody's going to tackle him. Touchdown. So what do? It went to the opposite side. Going to the right. Nope, it doesn't matter. Let's just go over to the left and get a touchdown instead. It's just pitiful defense is what it is. Oh, well. So much for that. We're going to get back down to 8. So let's go get that touchdown back. So even with their impact halfback out, they still finally recognize, hey, let's just run the ball. They can't stop it. We can't. We're getting pushed around at every run play, so. Middle of the field, I'm letting that one go. It just ain't worth it. All right, let's try. Let's go back here. Flip screen. But they're going zone. So going right back to Massey. I'm going to bring him out. Get a block. Good block right there. Get a first down. You got to be patient on those blocks. He's got 14 catches. Let's go tunnel screen. Going man. So it's going right back to Massey unless they decide to go cover 0. Going cover 1. Just go back to Massey. Just outrun everybody. Get a first. Let's go stick. I wonder. We'll just leave it as is. Cover 2. Good throw. Going to pick up about 8 or 9 to Meyer. And from here, what we can do is I'll just go to this play. Flanker screen. This time we'll go back to Meyer. Get upfield, get a block right there. Great block. Great play, Meyer. Oh my gosh, great throw. And Meyer broke the record for most receptions for the school. 183 to be exact. Good throw, was able to cut up the field. Good block by Green. Get around that guy, pick up another few more yards. So let's just keep going. Yes, let's keep this simple and safe. Let's go tunnel screen from here. I almost went with a mesh concept or a drag route, but let's just stick with something easier. Have to go back to Massey. Just don't fumble it. Don't impact. Oh, no. How can there be a holding? Watch there be a holding here. Oh, my gosh. 1st and 20 on the 35. I'm going to call the same play. They're going right back to man.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's just stick with it.
The Orange come out in a shotgun. He unloads.
Go to Meyer. Just
There he goes. And down he goes.
get a few yards, not a whole lot.
Reception there by the running
End of the third quarter, we're up 8. It's going to get real interesting real quick here. Let's go stick. They're going zone.
And this is the 6th play of the drive.
Let's see what happens here.
Nickel defense. Back to pass. Wants to throw.
Woo, get a block. Was hoping Price would get a block for me, and he didn't. So that makes a 3rd and forever. 3rd and 15. Now, when you start thinking about running clock, I know that sounds kind of goofy, but again, that's my 4th quarter rule.
It's 3rd down and 15 to go. Ball on the 30.
Let's just call the plays. Let's just go with it.
Syracuse comes to the line with 3 wide.
Intercepted.
Throws off balance.
What did they do? Blitz off both edges. I just really had nobody to go to. I'm going to go for this. It's 4th and forever. So let's just do that. Or can I punt it? I'm going to go corner strike. And they go man. I knew they'd go man. I was hoping they'd go zone. We cannot kick that field goal. We're just not good enough for it.
Comes out in the shotgun.
Let's just go here. Cover 1.
He's looking. Rolls to the left.
Make a play.
It's tipped.
Again, we're not good enough a kicker to do that. So, all right, this got real interesting real quick. That was kind of no man's land. That would have been like a 47-yarder. So that dude is still not in there. Fullback dive. Good tackle there.
They'll bring him down. Gain of a yard by the fullback.
Let's try Tampa 2.
2nd and 9. Ball on the
I think he's going to pop up any minute. He's still not out there. Wow.
with 4 receivers.
Halfback direct. Dang you. Dang you. Dang you. I swear. It was a good stop, though. That makes it, what, 3rd and 5? I don't know. They may just run it here. 3rd and 5 is kind of no man's land. They can run. They can throw. I'm going to do an under front. Don't watch them go halfback direct over here. That's my guess. Halfback direct on the right side. Nope. Just dive. Killer stop. Incredible play. Thank you for the backside defensive end. That was huge. If I didn't make that shift, that would have been a 1st down, but he was able to come right around. That's why I do that under front at times. Wow, we're going to get the ball back. That's incredible. I was not expecting that. Good job, defense. So we're up 8. So things are getting really tight. We need to score again. Somehow, some way, we'll fair catch this one. Let's be smart about it. I'm going to go back here. Let's go tunnel screen. How many times are they going to go man on this play? You know it's going to. It's going back to Massey unless they go cover 0 again. And they're going cover 0. I can't believe it. Make a play, freshman. Make a play. True freshman. Sanders. Best freshman tight end in the country. Incredible play. I'm shocked they went cover 0. I had to go over the top. I had to. Incredible catch. So middle of the field. Let's just keep running our offense, but I'm going to run some clock to go with it. Let's go halfback screen. Let's flip it. I flipped it to hopefully go to Meyer, but that's not going to happen. We're going to go over to Massey. Let's just bring him over to get an extra better blocking. And let's run some clock. Get this down to a couple seconds and we'll snap it. We'll try to stay in bounds as well. 2. Let's do that. Nobody block. Let's just... Ooh, that was... You can easily fumble when you dive into somebody like that. I didn't want him to get hit and have a fumble. Let's go flanker screen from trio, and they're going zone. At least, okay, thank you. At least we can go to Meyer possibly on this one. Let's run some clock. Get a couple 1st downs, and they're going to have to start calling timeouts themselves. But at this point, if we could get any closer, I may have to just go for the field goal to get up 2 scores. If we get to that predicament, we'll see. I'd rather not have to rely on that. Great play. Great play. Wow. When they're going zone on that flanker screen, we have been able to destroy them on that play. They just can't stop it. So maybe it is in their best interest to keep going man there. I'm going to go back here again. Where I still want to, like, I could probably run it, but Massey's not the best runner in the world. And they're going man here. So let me think. Who's on who? If I bring the tight end over, maybe this guy or this guy will be on Massey. So let me take a chance on this one. Let me bring Smith over. There we go. Good adjustment, Al. 6 points. And that may do it. Maybe. How many? Oh, we got 2 minutes to go. This game's not over with yet. Oh my gosh. Great adjustment. I was afraid that the middle linebacker was going to be on me if I didn't make that adjustment. So if we win, the biggest reason why we won is we executed enough offensively, and 2, their impact halfback got hurt. Their backup halfback's done a really good job, but that forced them to throw a lot more than they wanted to. So we're back up 15. Again, I didn't want to bother going for 2 there. I just didn't think it seemed worth it. We're up 2 scores regardless. They'll have to go for 2 if we get to that point when they're down exactly 2. Good stop there. So now I'm just going to assume their impact halfback is back. It's been more than 2 quarters. But you have to think they're going to start throwing. We'll see if they do. I'm going to go Tampa 2, and there he is. Big 35. Pass. Ooh, terrible throw there. He may have got hit when he threw it. I'm going to continue and run zone.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20.
Don't run counter. You've killed us with it all day.
Drops back to pass. He lobs it out to the left side.
Good tackle by Horn. Nice. 3rd and long. We finally got him in a 3rd and long. This is like the longest 3rd down call they've had the entire game. Let's see how their quarterback can handle it. He's really supposed to be really good. But we'll throw our Tampa 2 at him. Actually, I'm going to spread them out. Ooh, that's a good throw. Ooh, overshot it barely. So are they going to go for this? You about have to. They're going to go for it. Yeah, you have to in order to have a chance. This is play of the game right here. Get a stop here, and we pretty much all but into this. Let's do this. Let's go defensive line. Somebody get through. Oh, killer catch. Wow, what a throw that was. I would never attempt a throw like that. I don't have the kahunas to do it. Oh, a little pick. Did you notice this? He picked that guy just a little bit. That's almost an offensive pass interference. But a great throw. Wow, good call. 1st and 10. Let's just stick with our Tampa 2. Maybe it'll take him forever to get down the field to score. I'm going to do another underfront. Maybe we can get that defensive end to come on the backside. Nobody's... Oh, watch that. Oh, no. Make a... Killer play, backup free safety and Owens. Wow, huge play right there. Oh, I probably should have went blitz on this one. That's okay. We'll stick with basic Tampa 2. We'll do this. I'm going to spread them out, actually. So now Johnson's not even out there. My backup linebacker. Get over there. Make a tackle, somebody. Wow. Good job, defense. 3rd and 8. Huge play right here. So now I got Townsend right there. What's going to happen? Play action again. Make a tackle. Wow. Ford. So we got a bunch of players out. I don't know if you've noticed. They're going goal line. Oh, yeah, my free safety's not even out there. That's right. He's hurt. Let's go man lock. I'm going to call a timeout right there. We got a bunch of players not even out there. A bunch of starters that are gassed. Now they're doing that. Ooh, that's interesting. What are they going to do here? Let's just go zone. I feel like they still kind of maybe have to throw. It said they was going 3 wide. I hate when it does that. It did say 3 wide. Go back and check it. That's why I went nickel. Play action. Oh, good throw. I didn't know who to defend. Do I defend 88 or do I defend the post? I guess the 2 safeties had the post. That's all right. 1st and 10. let's take a chance on a zone blitz. Let's send 5.
First and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive.
I'm actually going to do this.
The Longhorn line up with 3 wide. Going deep.
Oh, that's probably not going to be good. Yeah, I kind of had that feeling. So they're going to go for 2 right here.
Receiver goes for a touchdown.
I don't know. They're going to go. Let's just go man lock just in case they decide to go play action or something. We're going. Nope. We're going to flip that.
On the line.
I'm going to stay over here just in case do that end around. My guess they'll just run it up the gut. Stop him! Stop him! Stop!
They got it.
Oh, they got it.
Take a moment.
Somehow it didn't look like he got it. So here we go. We're up 7. 48 seconds to go. We're going to do just kick return. They're going to do an onside kick. So we just need to get a good return right here. Nothing goofy happens.
Here it goes.
Let that one get out of bounds. Shoo! Barely got out of bounds. Wow, that was super close. I thought that dude was going to catch it. So that's my onside kick strategy. It always works. Well, 99% of the time it does. So they got 2 timeouts. What we need to do, run the ball and hope he doesn't fumble it.
They'll take over at the 45-yard line.
They got 2 timeouts. We need to get those timeouts out of the way.
The Orange come out in the shotgun.
Just don't fumble it.
Hamilton with a takedown.
Calling a timeout.
Takes a timeout.
So 44 seconds. They'll call another timeout. And I think the game is over with if I just go ahead and take a knee.
2nd and 6 coming
I
up.
think the game is over with. If I do my math right. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Actually,
Back linebacker has turned it up a notch.
I'm going to... Nope, that ain't going to work out. Let me just call a timeout right there. We got 1 left. I'm going to call something really simple. As long as we can make the catch, we'll be all right. This may be super dumb. We'll see. Okay, at least they're going man. We can make this throw at least. We're going to throw this one to Massey. This is an extended run, more or less. I'm going to bring him over.
Linebacker is fired up down there. Back to pass.
There we go. Game over. Get down. Game over.
Texas takes a time.
Game over. And he just broke the reception. He broke Meyer's record for most receptions in a game. He's got 19. So they had a good defensive plan kind of in place. Hey, just don't let it go to Meyer so much. But that dude was open a lot today. Wow, so we have a humongous upset. This is our biggest win of the Dynasty so far. Biggest win.
Ball on the 37.
So that was a good play call. I thought my math didn't check out. I thought it'd be 4th down and they was going to have a chance to get the ball back.
Knee right here, winding down
It would have been 44 seconds. So it would have been like 17 seconds on a 4th down. I could be dead wrong there. Somebody may do the math for me saying, Al, you could have just took a knee and I would have been done. But
the ball on the 39-yard line.
that'd have been super tight. Either way, it worked out well for us.
And he'll take
All right, one more kneel down and we're going to pull off our biggest win of the Dynasty. It's not a conference win, but just in terms of beating a humongous opponent, this is our first big one. We had a couple of ranked wins last year, but they weren't. One of them was against Akron, the other one was against Indiana. This one is by far the best upset of the Dynasty. By far. Best win, of course. All right, 42-35. An incredible game. The most entertaining game of the season. By far, at least from what I can remember. Both teams really battled it out there.
one's all wrapped up. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
10-2. Screen and shoot, baby. Got us 10 wins this year.
That concludes another
Oh, very entertaining game.
2006. Our final score.
And thank the Lord, their impact halfback, their best player, only played barely half the game. That's pretty much the reason why we won. And we didn't have any turnovers. We won the turnover battle. So it's key. Looks like we had a lot of Campus Challenge points earned. Let's go to stats. So 456 to our 537. So not much defense at all in this game. They had 258 yards. And again, that's without their impact halfback for 2 quarters. They could have had 400 yards rushing today if he played today. Thankfully, he didn't play enough to get the win. But we had 531 yards ourselves in the passing game. We were 57% on 3rd down. They were just 1 for 6. But this was the other key. They had 2 turnovers. We didn't have any. So I guess the play of the game was that very bad throw to that screen or whatever that was in the 2nd quarter that we was able to turn around and get a touchdown on. Just an incredible What a game. All right, so Westerman, 41 of 50. I threw it 50 times today. Normally I get in about the 40s when I'm pretty much throwing the entire time. But he had 5 touchdowns, and the key, no interceptions. Running the ball, we didn't have to do much of it. Receiving, Massey had 19 receptions. They just kind of forced him a lot today. But Meyer still ended up with 11 receptions himself. And he ended up with more yards than anybody. 173 yards. Massey had 128. Spencer with 114. Green 55. Sanders with 52. Look at all these numbers. Just a great day in the passing game for our 5 main skill guys, I guess. Go to touchdowns, though. Green had 2. Good for the senior to go out like that. Massey had 1. Spencer had 1. Meyer had 1. Good to see you spreading the wealth for sure. Defensively, Townsend led in tackles with 6. Ford had 5. You go to tackles for loss, only a couple. Their offensive line just really shoved us around all day. McAfee and Townsend with 1 each. Sacks, we just had the 1 by Townsend, but we had a key interception in the first quarter by Coach, and he got hurt on that play. Just a tough out. But either way, huge win for us and a killer way to end the season. You got to love it. So we're going to sim the rest of this apparently. We're going to look at Sports Illustrated. We'll look at some other things as well. So here we are. We won the Orange Bowl. Awesome to see that. We'll accept it. I'm going to hit no. And we are going to sim the rest of the bowls, which is only like maybe 2 left. So let's go ahead and do that. So it looks like Texas Tech. Let's just go and check these. Texas Tech has offered me a coaching job. I'm not going to take it. 8-5. That's a down year for them. Weren't they up for the national title game last year, if I'm not mistaken? Nebraska is looking for a new head coach. That would be a fun one to take over, try to bring back a once historic program to its glory days. Would be pretty cool to run some old school option with them again. But no, we're not going to do that. We are with Syracuse. I'm going to decline all offers. I'm going to hit yes. And I'm going to not advance to the offseason. Let's go over to Sports Illustrated, and we can look at the bowl results from here. A little bit easier to do it from this angle. Just kind of see here. So it looks like Arizona won, then Fresno State, UTEP, Louisiana Tech won. Then you got Pitt, Toledo, Eastern Carolina, Nebraska over Boise State. Then you got Akron winning. So Akron, for those of you who still care, Akron is still, they ranked and they're 11-2. So I must have done them a good service by still having them dominate the MAC, apparently. So looks like Texas Tech over Georgia, Cincinnati won, Michigan won. Then you have Louisville, Oklahoma State, BYU. Oklahoma got upset. Well, technically that's not an upset. They're 9-3. Either way, Arizona State beat them. And then you have Purdue, Iowa, Colorado State, Florida State over Kentucky. Then you have Auburn. LSU wins. Virginia in the Gator Bowl. Ohio State beats Mississippi State. Then you got Miami. Then you got Florida over Cal. Of course, we beat Texas. And your national champions is USC. They won by 6. That would have been a very entertaining game to watch. So that's it. We're done with season 2. The next video coming up is going to be our off-season video. I think that's a good way to end the season and take a break from it when the new game comes out, because the off-season's fun. I don't want everybody to sit around and kind of wait on that off-season video. That's always just a fun one for me. I want to recruit. I want to see where this team can go, and so we can get ready for the 3rd season. I don't know when I'm going to start that. Again, this new game is going to consume me for a little while, but I'll get around to it. This dynasty is nowhere near over. I'd like to see where we can do with Syracuse here in the next couple of seasons. Just bear with me and be patient, but once this off-season video that's coming up, once that's over with, we'll get around to the 3rd season eventually. We'll just see what happens there. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you later.